probably going about 55, 60. Whoa! Guy on a bicycle almost hit the truck. That was pretty intense. Continuing now northbound, still on Main, extremely high speeds, running every red light. LAPD still in tracking mode right now. They don't have any lights and sirens behind it, but you get an idea how fast this truck's moving, running right by another pedestrian, that guy giving him an evil eye. You got some higher buildings over here, so it's going to be a little difficult to see. There he is. He popped back out. We're going to keep an eye on it, but we're working our way eastbound now. I'll get you a street, but now we're working our way eastbound off of Main in the downtown area this evening. Whoa, 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 whoa. Eastbound 3rd. Going over the bridge. Third Street. Coming back on the grips. Looks like it's coming to an end. Projects. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good. No, he's just saying that they're going into the projects here. He's actually making his way through this area right now. We basically worked our way out of the downtown Los Angeles area. We went across the 3rd Street Bridge right there. Now we're in the East LA area. You can see basically he basically drove through that area. I thought for sure it was going to be coming to an end. Maybe he knows this area in here, not really sure. LAPD, the helicopter overhead, making all these calls this evening, letting the officers on the ground know where this truck is. Now that low jack isn't going to stop giving that signal, but these high speeds are very, very dangerous. Looks like he's slowing down right there. That's probably the first time we've seen it actually going that slow. Back into a very industrial area. He seems to tend to be drawn to these type of smaller roads. Possibly if he knows this area, might be a positive for him. Maybe he thinks he can jump out and run and hide. If this truck comes to a stop, that would be great, because that would put a lot of the public at least the chances of somebody getting hurt would become a lot less. This vehicle moving so fast this evening down those very tight streets, running so many red lights. At Alameda, he was basically weaving around. This is not good. He's getting back onto a bridge here. I'm not sure which one it is. We'll get the street number here in a minute. We know it's not the 6th Street Bridge, because that's not there anymore. But he's working his way back out of the East LA area, back into the downtown area right now. Now, LAPD, you're right, Susie. They were talking about it earlier on. Whoa! Look at this. Oh, really putting his foot in it right there, picking up some speed. LAPD definitely on the ground. There was one of them right there. And they definitely are keeping an eye on it. Right, you can see the other cars basically just peeking out right there. Another solid red light he just blew through. And these speeds, that size truck, it's just so dangerous. And we saw that close call with that guy on the bicycle might actually have hit him. I think that's going to be Alameda because we see that McDonald's right there. That's kind of one of the landmarks out here. So back again northbound on Alameda. This is one of the streets he seems to favor. So he's back out on this one. It's a major street. It's two ways. Every now and then, though, he's been on these one-way streets out here. Whoa! Oh, did you see that thread the needle right there? And there might have been a little paint swap there, not so sure, but none of those cars actually moved, so that's really good. That's that same street that he made that turn on again earlier, so we're going to be working our way. I believe this is going to be third again. So basically, he's starting to make those big blocks, so maybe he's going to park this truck, jump out. Looks like he's making these sharp turns. If I know it, we're probably be coming back up on the bridge here. Yep, he's just starting that bridge, so he's back out of the downtown area, working his way back into East LA. These bridges, sometimes they're going to be one-ways. On this one right now, it seems like it is a two-way, so pretty dangerous situation. He's riding that middle right there. You can see the other cars, they don't even really pay attention. But this truck moving extremely fast. You can see some of the LAPD there. And lights and sirens. Don't know if that's for the public or if they're actually going to re-engage his pursuit because of those high speeds. If he makes these sharp turns like he is right there, this is bringing him back into that area where we saw him just moments ago drive through those apartment buildings in this area. So don't know what the plan is. Maybe he knows somebody in the area. Maybe he's showboating, possibly. He wants to drop that vehicle and run. If he does, it'll really bring that safety level back in. The public will be safe. Right now, though, it looks like he's just kind of doing that same run through this area, working his way southbound again. Maybe nope. Looks like he's going to be stopping the truck. There we go. Doors open. Truck's just kind of rolling in through the gate. One person out, and you can see. We'll keep an eye on him here best we can. Yep, there he is. Yep, it is definitely. They're saying these are public housing over here in the East LA area, but you can see LAPD really lighting this guy up. Don't know how far he can run like that. The officers, they know the area. They're trying to guide in some of the ground units. They're going to keep a sharp eye on him. If he basically, where I'm thinking this is a neighborhood that this person at least is familiar with, possibly running back over to an area that he knows. But just running. You got some people there standing. He's running, basically ran into an apartment. So this coming to an end, maybe it's going to be a standoff. We're going to keep an eye on this apartment right there, thinking that that's going to be an apartment building. There's the LAPD helicopter that's been lighting them up. See what's going to happen here. I'm sure units from LAPD are going to make their way here shortly. Right now, though, it was a short run into an apartment. Thank goodness nobody on the ground was hurt. Up, there he goes. There he goes. He's still running. There he is. What a runner! He's still going. Yeah, those are going to be. That's going to be LAPD, and it's also going to be security for this housing complex down here. We did see him run to this area right here. That guy could run. You got to give him that. He basically made his way right here to this area. We didn't see him come out, so I don't know if there's going to be back doors or if he's hiding there somewhere underneath those trees right next to the freeway right there. But that was the last place we saw him. That's the last place I'm hearing right now from the scanner, we have to confirm it, but we understand one in custody right now. LAPD taking one person into custody, and there it is right there. So this definitely coming to an end. One definitely caught this evening. Wow. All right, we're going to go back to the train. Woo! That guy could run, dude. Oh. So if you guys are with me on the internet, thank you for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. That was a crazy pursuit. If anybody knows me, you know I basically have that same truck. Love that truck. Awesome truck. But, you know, I know what, you know, if it's the same type, those things can really move. I am so happy nobody was hurt this evening when this chase was going on. This guy, though, man, I don't know if that was adrenaline or what it was, but this guy could run. After he got out of that truck, he ran blocks and blocks and blocks. And then also, just to let you guys know, I'm not really sure what the PC term is, public housing. They were using the projects, so I kind of repeated that. If I offended anybody, I am deeply sorry. I have family members that are Section 8, so, you know, it wasn't meant in any kind of trust me on that. Though this guy definitely in custody. The only thing that was damaged was that truck. You know, we're getting more information during the chase that it was taken from a dealership. So it was a stolen vehicle. I don't think anybody's really going to be out, but old school LoJack bringing it to an end out here this evening. The thing that I love about the internet is we get to talk, and you know, I know people that they're scanner guys and gals in the groups that that follow, they follow, we follow. They might have heard some of this, but wow, this thing was crazy earlier on. We had California Highway Patrol, we had the Sheriff's Department, and LAPD all tracking that LoJack hit as this thing was moving along on the freeway. And then somewhere it got all kind of confused, and we didn't know where the thing went, and it didn't get off the freeway, and they lost visual. But definitely LAPD picking this thing up in the end there in downtown Los Angeles, and it was a full-on chase. I don't know if they replay it or where they started, but got to tell you, it's been a long time since Sky9's been on one since the get-go. We were there when the officers got behind him. They lit him up, and this guy didn't stop. The guy on the bike, that was crazy also. The guy in the truck wasn't going to hit him. The guy on the bike was going to go into the side of him, so that was nuts. Thank goodness nobody was hurt. This guy's in custody. It's all coming to an end out here. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and another chase in the books out here. Nobody hurt except for that poor full-size truck. I'm going to try to find it. I know he let it roll into some fences. Probably not that bad, but wow, that was crazy. Thanks, you guys, for watching.